Happy Friday, everybody. I am so happy to be here, even though I'm recovering from a little cold. But, anyways, today we are here for Sacred Design Fridays. And I'm doing a little different thing today, which is I'm posting this live inside of my business page and inside of my private Facebook group. If you want to watch this training after I'm done with it live, please make sure you join the Facebook group, which you will see a link for that in the comments below. In today's Sacred Design Friday, I want to ask you, what does your home say about your future? This is a question that a lot of people don't spend any time thinking about. If you're new to my page, my name is Paula Agudelo, and I'm a sacred interior designer and a coach. And I help women design their homes into sacred spaces that reflect who they really are and that helps them attract what they desire for their lives. This is what I live for, and I love it. So, to get right into our topic, the environment that you live in says a lot about you. It says a lot about your present, about where you are, and it also says a lot about where you have been. Your home is a storyteller of you. And so the problem is that while your home might be telling you the stories of your past, and it might be really a good representation of where you're at right now, what it is not saying is where you want to go in your life. Most of the women that I work with are women who have been through a lot. Most of the time they come to me seeking help to design a home and design a life that they love because they're either going through, what I call a rite of passage, any kind of and they want a new bedroom space. Maybe they are expecting a baby and they want a new nursery design. Sometimes they may have been going through a divorce, or maybe they recently got divorced, which gives them a whole new opportunity to create a new life. Maybe their children just left their home and now they're an empty nester and they just don't know what to do with all of that empty space. Whatever the case might be, the reason why they feel disconnected from their home and why they don't know how to organize or set up their spaces is because they're caught up in the past or they're stuck in the present. Have you ever felt like that? I would love to know. If you're watching this live or if you're watching the replay, can you relate to feeling stuck in your past? Or feeling disconnected in your present from your home and not knowing, with clarity where you're going. This is what I want to know. So if you're watching the replay or if you're watching this live, let me know in the comments. I love to engage with you guys and understand where you're at, because this helps me not only connect with you as a community, as a sacred community, but also it gives me insight into how I can help you more. This is my life purpose, you guys, helping women overcome the challenges of their past and really creating a beautiful home and life for themselves is the reason I get up every day. So please help me help you by sharing with me if you can relate to this and where you stand with this. So another huge part of why women feel overwhelmed and disconnected from their home and their life really is also because they don't know what they're designing their future to be like. Hi, Dianis. They haven't fully connected with the vision of life that they want to design because they don't yet understand, one, where they're going, but also that their home is a direct reflection of them. And of course, of everybody in their space. If we share our home with other people, that home is also a reflection of not just other people as well, but the relationship between everyone in the home. So I want to invite you today to take some time to look around your space, look around your room, look around your kitchen, look around your entire home, and notice without criticizing the things that just don't feel right. Just pay attention to what doesn't feel right. Normally, you will just get this kind of a sense of, I just it doesn't feel good. It might feel really, really bad, like something just feels really wrong, and almost like you get that gut punch or knot in your stomach. But also there's just other very subtle ways in which your home speaks to you. So just notice those things. Notice what thoughts and emotions come up for you related to those things that don't feel right. Sometimes I might notice something that just doesn't feel right in passing, and then we just learn to ignore it. We keep going with our day. But if we stop and really pay attention, you might go deeper, as deep as to understand that that picture frame you are looking at reminds you of, I don't know, your ex, and you know very clearly you don't want that energy in your life. Maybe it's time to get rid of that picture frame. Maybe it's time to update that picture frame and repaint it, create a new thing with it. There's so many options. But before we get into the solutions, first and foremost, I want you to notice the things that don't feel right. Notice the thoughts and the emotions that come up for you related to those things that don't feel right. The things that we acquire, you guys, the things that we have in our homes absorb our energy. They absorb our emotions. Anything that we are thinking of, anything that we are feeling, everything in our home is absorbing that energy. And so in order to cultivate environments that bring us harmony and peace and well-being, we need to become aware of how everything around us make us feel in the first place. A lot of times we're trying to change our life or design our life from this mind space or even this feeling space, but we forget a very important component of designing a life, which is the physical, the body, the tangible material things. They are not just superficial things. They are not just shallow materialistic concepts. They matter because they are absorbing our energy. So a big part of bringing harmony to our homes is based on how we feel with the things that we own. What do these things remind us of? Are they sad memories? Are they happy memories? These are the things I want you to pay attention to, because the truth is, designing your home into a sacred space that reflects who you really are is a process done based on where it is that you want to go in your life. If you're feeling stuck in anything in your life right now, this is an opportunity to create something new. Your home gives you the opportunity to design the life you want by not just surrounding yourself with things that remind you of your own inner beauty, your own inner strength, but also surrounding yourself with things that help you attract what you want in your life, and by getting really clear on what it is that you desire first. So start with the process I just shared with you, and then take it deeper. What is it that you're desiring in your life? Do you even know that? Do you want better health? Do you want to have more prosperity, whether it's more money or more friendships, more freedom of your time? Time is prosperity. Do you want to attract love into your life? Is it that you're longing to go deeper in the relationships that you have? Are you wanting to heal your relationship with your children? Maybe you've gone all of your life creating this relationship with your children if they're older, and you're now realizing things are not where you want them to be. You guys, life is so short. December is a really, what's the word December is for me? I've worked around reframing what December means for me. December is a month that has brought deep intensity into my life. And without wanting to get too negative or going into a completely different subject right now, which I'm now thinking maybe I'll do this for next week, December has the power to remind me, because of a lot of difficult times in my life have happened in December. A lot of people in my life have died in December. A lot of loss in my life has happened in the month of December in the past. But that has given me the opportunity of using this last month of the year to recap where this past year has been. And a lot of doing that is around looking in my home, is done by looking around my home to remember Where have I been this year? Where have I been in my life in general? Where am I? Which gives me an opportunity to recognize what needs to change and what needs to be celebrated. And again, more importantly, where it is that we want to go. So, when we design our homes in complete alignment with what we desire, what we're doing is we are emitting a vibration of peace and of well-being. And our homes become environments that are life supportive, healing, and that they are empowering as well. So get really clear on how you're feeling first in your space, and then let's work together to get clear on what you desire. Maybe you're longing for your space to simply help you heal from the past, and that's a great, great beginning. So today, I invite you to take a few minutes to do this simple exercise and understand what your home says about you, and more importantly, about where you are going in the future. And if you're ready to take this information to the next level and you want to design a home and a life that you love, I encourage you to book a free design session with me where we can get super clear on what your next steps are. And then one last thing, just to remind you, if you're watching this on my business page, I encourage you to join my private Facebook group where these trainings are going to be stored for a little bit longer. The links are all in the comments for both the session, the free design session, and the Facebook group. So I hope you guys have an amazing Friday, an amazing weekend, and use the energy of the last few days of the year to get really honest with yourself about where you've been, where you are, and more importantly, where you want to go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for engaging with me, for commenting, and I will see you next Friday. Sat Nam.